Welcome to Del Mar Fieldhouse for the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week. Tonight, a 6A Region 3 area playoff matchup between the 16-10 Strake Jesuit Crusaders and the 19-2 Atascocita Eagles. Bob Slovak here to bring you tonight's action, along with my broadcast partner, his former Willow Ridge Eagle, former Duke Blue Devil, Daniel Ewing. Daniel, great to have you back with me tonight.
Excited to be here, Bob. Playoff basketball.
Oh, here it is. We've got two teams looking to build on playoff wins from earlier in the week. Atascocita expecting a long playoff run. The Crusaders from Strake Jesuit, they're just enjoying some playoff success right now.
Most definitely. Atascocita is heavily favored in this game tonight. One of the top teams in the state, ranked in number one in the state to begin the season. Like you said, they're looking to have a long run and have a chance to get the state title.
They've got a lot of talent. We'll see how this one plays out tonight. We'll be back right after this with the players to watch and the keys to victory for both teams. Stick with us. This is the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Del Mar Fieldhouse. Bob Slovak down in the viewing here, ready to bring you the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week playoff action area round. Atascocita taking on Strake Jesuit. Players to watch, Daniel. Let's start with Strake Jesuit. Just two seniors on the team, four sophomores. One of those sophomores, number 12, 6'3", Jace Pouncey. His dad is James Posey, Jace Posey, and his dad is James Posey, the former NBA star.
Yes, Jace Posey is a young, talented player. Strake Jesuit is going to need him to have a big game tonight for them to have a chance to compete in this game.
Just a sophomore, but he's been playing big this season for Atascocita. The player to keep your eye on is number 1, 6'3", senior guard, Caleb Stewart. Now, he's coming off the bench. He'll do it again tonight after injuring a hip. But Eagles head coach David Martinez says he's looking for big things out of Stewart tonight.
Well, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And Caleb Stewart will definitely finish this game, especially if it's close. And he's their go-to guy. He's a really special player.
He's signed to go play at Louisiana Tech. We'll see what he can come up with tonight. As I said, he's been coming off the bench and playing very, very well. Keys to the game for both teams coming up tonight. For Strake Jesuit, they really just have to limit their turnovers. They have to get some points in the paint. That's very important for them tonight, Daniel.
Most definitely. And they're going to have to keep their poise and, like you said, get points in the paint, limit their turnovers, and give themselves a chance to stay in this game.
For Atascocita, they just want to play solid defense, play Eagle basketball. And I'm surprised when David Martinez told me this, keep their composure, because they are the favorites coming into this game.
Well, yeah, keep your composure, be patient, and eventually you should be able to impose your will on this game. But like I said, I'd like to see how Atascocita comes out and handles this challenge.
Both teams want to get into the transition game. We've got a good one coming up here tonight. The KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week. Atascocita and Strake Jesuit. We'll have the tip-off and starting lineups right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast. Only with Xfinity Mobile. Get connected on a fast nationwide 5G network and millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots included at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile. Thank you to Xfinity for sponsoring KUBE TV's Houston Game of the Week. We are ready for some playoff basketball here at Del Mar Fieldhouse. There's the starting lineups for tonight. For Strake, it's Romero, Rucker, Lombard, Posey, and Murr. For Atascocita, Collins, Hart, Ashby, Morrison, and Pouncey, and we are underway. 6A area playoff basketball. Atascocita in the all-white. They have the ball to get things started. Shot goes up, and in and out. The rebound goes to the Crusaders. They'll bring it down, number 4, bringing it down, Romero. He'll run the point most of the night.
Nice skip pass. Oh.
Turnover, Atascocita. They love to get into the transition. Crusaders back on defense, though, Daniel.
Yeah, that was good defensive transition.
And it's going to go to the Crusaders. So, yeah, the Crusaders know they got to get back. They got to limit those transition points.
Limit turnovers, get back on defense, and keep the ball in front of you as much as possible.
Yeah, Crusaders coming off a playoff win a few days ago. It was only their second playoff victory in 9 years. So some newfound success here. Shot goes up, in and out, rebound to the Eagles. They'll push it up quick. Shot goes up, and shot goes down. Three-pointer for Justin Collins.
Atascocita's not wasting any time. Oh, that was a quick call right there.
That was one thing that Dominic Amorosa, the head coach for Strake Jesuit, said. He goes, we got to limit the live turnovers when they can just get into transition.
And those are turnovers that kill you the most.
Eagles back out front. Christian Ashby's going to hit the three. I think they're going to have to get out on that three-point line.
They got to do something fast.
Quick 6-0 lead for the Eagles. As we said earlier, ranked number 1 in the state for a good portion of the season. They went off 15-0 and then hit a skid and lost 2 out of 3. The reason being there, Daniel, is that head coach David Martinez came down with COVID, and so did another coach.
Nice.
Strong to the hoop, but nice defensive play there by the Crusaders. Number 5, Aaron Rucker.
Yeah, I was surprised by those 2 losses, but now that we know the backstory to that, that explains it all. This team here, like I said, this team here has high expectations and are one of the favorites teams to make their run to the state championship this season.
Into the paint, Caleb Pouncey with the bucket. Yeah, they lost 2 out of 3, but coach said that helped them kind of reset. Still, and a bucket. Awesome play by Justin Collins.
Yeah, Strake Jesuit is going to have to get a timeout really soon here, just to get the team under, composed and kind of take a break there.
There you go. Timeout to the Crusaders. Eagles have opened up a 10-0 lead here early in the first quarter.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Back at Del Mar Fieldhouse, Bob Slovak, Daniel Ewing bringing you the action. Atascocita wasting little time. They open up a 10-0 lead on Strake Jesuit. Justin Collins at the line. He'll try to finish off the three-point play. Short and knocked out of bounds. It'll be Crusaders ball. So timeout. That should settle things down. What do you think Coach Amorosa told him in the huddle right there?
Well, he told him, look, guys, we don't have a chance if we can't get the ball across half court and get some type of offense and get shots at the basket. Here, another turnover.
Another turnover right there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his message was somewhere along the lines of that, saying, hey, guys, if we turn the ball over, we have no chance. We're already undersized, undermanned. But this Atascocita team is come out doing what they're supposed to do, being a highly favored. It's one of the best teams in the state. Impose your will early, get this game, take control of this game early, and rest your best players if possible.
Yeah, I don't know if it could have started any better than it did for the Eagles right now, and they're going to keep the pressure on. You know that. So knocked out of bounds. It's still Eagles ball. They've got athletes, that is for sure. Drive and a stop won't go. Rebound goes to the Crusaders. Crusaders just need a bucket.
Yeah, that'll help. That'll help ease the nerves. They can see the ball go in the basket.
Good pressure by the Eagles.
Oh.
Another turnover, but the Crusaders get it back. All right, nice move going down the lane there, Oliver King.
Yeah, Atascocita is all over the place defensively. They're making the right rotations. And they're putting a lot of pressure on the ball and in the passing lanes.
Shot goes up by Romero, won't go. Rebound goes to the Eagles, and they're very quick to get into transition all the way down coast to coast. And they're going to call. He called jump ball?
He called jump ball.
I was about to say the same thing you said. I almost said
I thought it was a travel, yeah.
All right, it goes to the Crusaders anyway, though. Here's another look at it. Yeah. Either way, it's Crusaders ball. Strake Jesuit down 10 here early in the first quarter. Looking for anything to kind of spark them. Down low, and that's a bad pass, and Crusaders lucky to keep the ball.
And so what I noticed by what Strake did after the timeout, they put their more experienced players in the game. So I think they have all juniors and seniors in the game now, just to try to see how that goes and see if they can be more composed and get something going. Being down early.
Shot goes up, won't go. Rebound to the Eagles, and Caleb Stewart took a finger in the eye, so they'll stop play for a second. Let him kind of rub it out and be ready to go. So Caleb Stewart's in the game pretty quickly. We knew that would happen coming off the bench. He averages 11 points a game, headed to play at La Tech.
Yeah, Bob, he's a big-time player, and he's just coming off the bench because of the injury, like you mentioned.
So a 10-0 lead for the Eagles of Atascocita early on here in our KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week area round playoffs. The Eagles got good ball movement. They can get it around to just about everybody on the floor. Big man down low, back out front. Three-pointer goes up and goes in. Big busted by A.J. Unks.
Yeah, this Atascocita team is showing that they're well coached, very talented and experienced. This is an upper class team, so they've been here before.
And another shot won't go by Romero. They just can't get a good look is what it is. And here come the Eagles, drive to the hoop, and that one won't go. But the Eagles hang on to it. Three-pointer goes up by A.J. Won't go. Rebound again to the Eagles, back out front. Down the lane and thrown away. I can see it right now. So Strake Jesuit bringing in some subs now. They're kind of looking at each other and kind of wondering, what do we do?
Yeah, at this point, I mean, Coach Amorosa he's just trying to find a lineup that's solid. A lineup that's solid. That can take care of the basketball, execute on offensive end, and keep guys in front on the defensive end. And
get relaxed here. Just relax a little bit, guys. You can play some basketball. Down the lane, nice pass down low, won't go. Needed that one. Scramble for the ball. The Eagles come out with it. Here comes Stewart. He'll pass it off to the back. Corner, three, won't go. Rebound. And the foul called as T.J. Randolph put the follow back up. T.J. Randolph played football for the Eagles as well. He's 6'5". He kind of has a football body.
Yeah, he has 6'5", 200 pounds. That's man.
Looking like a tight end is what he's looking like.
Man child out there.
Off the mark on the free throw.
Yeah, Atascocita's just all over the place on both ends. Offensively, they're getting the looks they want, and then they're also getting second chance opportunities with offensive rebounds, and that's really hurting Strake Jesuit early in the game.
Second one goes for Randolph. Yeah, Strake needs to, as we said, they just need to kind of take a deep breath, play their game, play their offense.
Another turnover.
Another turnover. Taking it in for the layup is Unks, and another timeout for Strake Jesuit. Yeah, they're gonna have to regroup, and he's gonna try to settle them down. You know he will. So this is Dominic Amorosa's 9th year over at Strake Jesuit. A lot of young players, and you know they've had a successful year. But now as we move in deeper into the playoffs, that's really when the elite start to show up.
It's a tough matchup for this young group. It's a very tough matchup. Like you said, you plan on going up against one of the heavy favorite teams to win the state championship. Here it is.
There's our schedule coming up. We've got the regional playoffs next Friday on the 5th. And then we're scheduled to bring you a state semi-playoff game. That'll be fun because this year, state tournament is just the finals. They're not going to play the semifinals over in San Antonio. They're going to play them at a neutral site. So we're going to be able to bring you one of those games. That's going to be exciting.
That's going to be very, very exciting, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Atascocita in one of those games.
Wouldn't be surprised at all.
They lead it 16-0 right now over a Strake Jesuit team looking to find their footing here and get something going. We talk about Atascocita. The scoring on Atascocita is so evenly spread out. You got Caleb Stewart averaging 11, Christian Aspie averaging 11, Cameron Morrison averages 11. It's like they kind of take turns scoring.
Yeah, they're getting it done. They're getting it done by committee. You know, they have a very, very well-balanced team. A lot of guys can get you double figures, and they move the ball well, which is why a lot of guys are around 10, 11 points a game.
All right, Gavin Stewart, he'll swing it outside. The drive, and he went for the slam. Posey went for it.
Why not?
The young man.
Why not? Why not? And like I said, Jace Posey is a very young, talented player. Unfortunately, he couldn't get that throwdown to go in for him, but you have to play like that. There's nothing to lose here. You're down 16 early. Why not be that aggressive?
Let it all hang out. Why not? Won't go, stays with Strake Jesuit. Yeah, we talk about his dad, James Posey. He played a season here with the Rockets, but he played for a lot of teams for a lot of years in the NBA.
Yeah, definitely. Dad was a great player, had a great career, NBA champion with the Miami Heat.
That's right.
So it's in the bloodline.
Stewart puts it up, and Stewart gets the first bucket for the Crusaders. We got a lot of fans here from Strake Jesuit. Whistle, traveling, so there's a turnover. And that kind of sparks the Strake Jesuit crowd. There you see a lot of the students over there coming out to cheer on their team.
And that's good to see, and that'll be good to see for the team. You get your first basket. You got a lot of fan support here. Now, can you just put a couple of baskets together and take care of the basketball?
Yeah, don't turn it over. Posey looking for help. Shot goes up and off the mark. Eagles going to get the rebound. They're coming quick. We know that. Here comes Stewart. He'll pull up.
Somebody got to find this guy.
Unks puts in the three.
Somebody got to find this guy. I think he's got enough 5 threes already, and he just stuffed in the game.
He's only averaging 6 points a game. He's already got it.
He's already got it. He's already at his average. But he's also taking open shots. He's been open. Good.
Straight down low, nice pass, and they'll draw the foul.
Oh, wow.
What do they call it? Offensive?
They call it travel.
Oh, wow.
I missed that one.
All right, so.
Let's see what the ref saw.
Yeah, he might have took one.
That's tough. This is crowded.
Yeah, it was crowded down there.
It was crowded down there. I would have gave the benefit of the doubt.
All right, Eagles ball. They'll bring it down. Final minute of the first quarter. David Martinez, head coach, Atascocita, sending in the play. Here comes Stewart. Back around, back to Stewart. Got 30 seconds to go. He'll drive and draw the foul. All right. Here's another look at it. Got hooked arms there.
Yeah.
Oh, they threw it down low. Strake was lucky on that one. Here comes Johnson, back out front to Stewart, and a three goes down. Final 10 seconds. First quarter for the Crusaders. Down the paint and in for the bucket. Gotta love it, Posey.
And Strake's gonna have to play like that for the rest of the game.
Just take it to the hoop.
Just take it, put your head down and try to get to the basket, draw fouls. But in order to chip at this lead in any type of way, they're gonna have to either find a way to be better defensively, guard man to man, or they're gonna have to switch defenses. Basically, you got to switch defense, give Atascocita a different look defensively.
3-point play for Posey.
Substitution for Jesuit, number 11, Trevor Tumpa.
Final 5 seconds of the first quarter. Here come the Eagles. They'll try to get off a shot.
Oh, nice.
Alley-oop to end the first quarter. Chandler Johnson slams it down, and that pretty much sums up the first quarter.
Yeah, it does.
High score, 24-5 at Atascocita. We'll be back to see what adjustments Strake Jesuit makes when we come back here on the KUBE TV Game of the Week.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Del Mar Fieldhouse. Bob Slovak, Daniel Ewing bringing you the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week. And right now it is all Atascocita. They lead at 24-5 over Strake Jesuit. Second quarter about to get underway. And Daniel, the one thing that stands out is Atascocita just has way too much speed for Strake Jesuit.
Yeah, they're playing at a totally different pace than Strake is playing at right now. And they just have multiple ball handlers who can make plays for each other. And they're getting the ball out right away, pushing it up, 1-2 dribbles, and finding guys on the perimeter for open shots.
There's a turnover, and Strake Jesuit coming the other way. Lombard down low, and they draw the foul. Murr does. Now, I looked at the back at the keys to the game for Strake Jesuit. The first one was limit the turnovers. Didn't happen in the first quarter. And then it was limit Atascocita's offensive rebounds. Well, Atascocita really didn't have to get any offensive rebounds. So and we talk about the speed that the Eagles have. It's almost like Strake Jesuit has to find a way to keep them out away from the basket.
Well, this is, like I said, this is Atascocita are the heavily favorite team in this matchup. And like I said, you're playing one of the best teams in the state, not just in the city or the area. This is one of the best teams in the state, and they're a nationally ranked team. So Strake Jesuit has their hands full all night with this game.
All right, turnover by the Eagles, so Strake will get it back. Strake Jesuit. Yeah, like last week, we talked about Strake Jesuit winning only their second playoff game in 9 years. Well, they had to have a big, huge second half comeback just to come back to beat Clear Springs. Gonna have to get rid of it. It's gonna stay with the Crusaders.
Yeah, they have it's a major uphill battle. Straight is fighting for the rest of this game, but they have to just keep plugging at it, keep playing the game. You know, it's still early, but keep playing, and hopefully that they find a rhythm and settle in and able to take care of the basketball.
Can't turn it over, and here comes that fast break. The Eagles is running at will. Can't get it to go.
Jesuit, number 14, is personal 14 fouls.
He probably could have just took that in himself. He was out in front of everybody.
That's one of them situations where he's been a little too unselfish.
So Ashby goes to the line for 2. It's the first.
Substitution for the Crusaders. Number 21, Oliver King. Number 5, Aaron Rucker. Ashby for Atascocita, 21.
Yeah, when I was talking to Coach Martinez yesterday about his team, and he goes, yeah, we lost those 2 out of 3. We had the COVID issues, but everybody's healthy now. And you lose 2 games, and it helps you refocus for the playoffs. And he likes the mindset of his team right now.
And I'm pretty sure those 2 games did help them refocus because they dropped in the rankings in the area. They dropped in the rankings in the state with those 2 losses. And so I'm pretty sure they've been playing for the last couple of weeks with a chip on their shoulder, trying to prove that, hey, we're still the same team that you predicted us to be early in the year. We just had some COVID issues that we had to deal with. But now we're healthy and ready to make this state championship run.
And the crazy thing about it is they lost both of those games by just 3 points each. It wasn't like they played bad, got blown out. They were right there. Shot goes up, won't go down for the Crusaders. Here come the Eagles. Strake trying to get back on defense. Shot going up from 3-point land, won't go. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, that's killing Strake.
Shot goes up, goes in, but there's a whistle.
Not only can they not stop the defensive transition, but the offensive transition.
Tom Hart III wanted the bucket, but
they can't get defensive rebounds to end the possession.
14 fouls against the Eagles.
It's not going to count.
They'll take any type of breaks they can get right now.
Anytime there's an Eagles turnover or a foul or something, the Crusaders really got to capitalize to try to get back in this game. There's another turnover, lost ball. Here come the Eagles, and a missed slam by Collins. Eagles get the rebound.
You lay it up.
Down the lane, up, won't go. Crusaders battling, State, and they come away with it. From the corner, won't go.
Yeah, Strake just can't get anything easy to happen for him right now.
Now T.J. Randolph down for the easy bucket. Yeah, we haven't seen him hit an outside shot yet.
And they've had some fairly open good looks. They just can't get anything to go for him.
Back out front to Posey. Gonna run a little game there. Another open shot. Still won't go. Oh, almost a good putback by Posey. It's just been a running game for the Eagles, and there you go, fast break, and Randolph with the easy bucket.
Yeah, they're making it. Atascocita is making it a point to get this ball out off a rebound, off a made basket, push it 1-2 dribbles, pass ahead, trying to find guys open for layups and open shots on the perimeter.
That's one of the things Coach Martinez told me. He goes, we just got to play Eagles basketball, and I think we're getting a good dose of it tonight.
So finally we see a different look defensively for Strake Jesuit.
It's almost like the Eagles are trying to work on something themselves.
Hey, why not? You're up 28-6 and nice pass with the left hand. That was nice.
Three-pointer goes up and goes down. Big bucket by Ashby.
Wow, that was a nice pass.
They do have some good passes on this team. Good ball handlers.
They have multiple guards that can make plays, that can handle the basketball, and that's what's really really makes this team tough to handle.
Romero puts in the three. So finally an outside shot goes down. Let's see if it sparks the Crusaders.
Oh, wow.
Three-pointer goes up and the long range one won't go. Ashby was a little heat check, I think.
and the Atascocita's not taking their foot off the gas, which makes it hard for Strake Jesuit to kind of get their composure. You finally hit a shot, and Atascocita comes right back at you, pulling up from 30 feet.
All right, we'll take a break. There you see the score, 31-9 Atascocita. You're watching KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Back here at Del Mar Fieldhouse, Bob Slovak, Daniel Ewing bringing you the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week. Atascocita in control over Strake Jesuit. Area round playoff here, 31-9. And Daniel, I keep asking you this: what can Strake Jesuit do to really get a spark and get back in this game?
First thing and the most important thing they have to do is to take care of the basketball. If you can't take care of the basketball, get in your offense. When you get in the half court, even make passes to start the offense, you don't have a chance to chip at this lead.
Strake moving around. There you go. Another turnover. Just an errant pass. Here come the Eagles. They waste no time. Into the corner. Ball goes up and in and out for Miller. Going to be Strake Jesuit's ball.
And both teams have already went deep into their bench for different reasons. Atascocita because they have the luxury of doing so, because they have this big cushion. And Strake has just about played every player on the roster so far, just trying to find something that works.
Just don't turn the ball over. It's almost like it's been an instant replay at least 5-6 times. There's the pass into the corner. Romero hits another one, so he's found his spot. Boy, that was David Martinez was quick for the timeout.
Quick time, and that's a good timeout. You don't want to give Strake Jesuit any type of momentum, want them to feel any type of confidence that and so you just cut the momentum. You cut the momentum real quick.
Good timeout, but the fact that Romero, who's the leader of Strake Jesuit, has found his rhythm, that's got to give the Crusaders a little something.
Most definitely. But how often, thinking about it, is how much more of that can he do? Like I said, they're just having a hard time getting into the offense and taking care of the basketball. I think if they're able to do that more often, then your guys, not just Romero, but other guys, will also be able to find their ways to get points and get shot opportunities.
Edgar Romero, a 3-year starter. You can see his confidence in trying to get his team to settle down a little bit here, but they got a long hill to climb. 3:22 left here in the second quarter, and they trail it by 19. A lot of dribbling out front, and that's an errant three-pointer, won't go. And nice save.
With the 50-50 balls.
Yeah, nice save, and the bucket goes down. Yeah, Collins got it, but that was a nice save by his teammate.
Well, it only turned out to be nice because his team came in with the basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
That should have been a turnover. The ball should have been going the other way, Strake Jesuit.
Another turnover, and here come the Eagles. They've got numbers, and up top it goes, and the easy layup. So Johnson gets the bucket and a timeout for Strake Jesuit. All right, next Friday, there you see our schedule. And here comes the replay. Yeah, shot going up by Miller. It won't go, and then The nice save by Johnson, and then Strake guys just standing around,
Yeah,
Daniel.
just standing there. Nobody's looking to find a body to make sure they're boxing out to secure the rebound or secure the pass.
Coach Armorosa, man, telling his team what they need to do. Let's see if they can put it together. So the winner of this game is going to take on the winner of Pasadena and Dickinson. That game going on as we speak.
Oh, another 5-second call. Gotta be kidding me.
Man, if it go wrong right now, it's going wrong for them.
But you know what, Bob? They started the game off with a 5-second violation.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, that was already a sign right there. That should have been a sign for us to know how this game was going to start.
Pasadena and Dawson playing right now. So the winner of this game gets the winner of Pasadena and Dawson.
Nice.
Up top, and the bucket goes down for Stewart.
That was nice action. Screen away for one of your shooters coming off. Catch, square up, ready to shoot. Knock it down.
Posey to the corner.
Extra. Oh, wow.
Knocked away. Good defense by the Eagles. Fast break, and they finish it off. Angel Johnson.
This Atascocita team is getting it done defensively. And oh, look at this. Look at this. Another 5. This is
and that's a lot of backups for Atascocita right now.
They have what, two starters on the court.
Yeah.
One maybe no starters on the court. They have this is their backup.
The second team out there, man, get most of their playing time. There's Stewart.
With the exception of Stewart, I mean he's coming off the bench for circumstantial purposes, but
16 fouls against the Crusaders.
They'll move it around. They do move the ball well. Crusaders trying to stay in front of them. They're just whipping it around. Back to Stewart. Down the lane, nice pass down low for the bucket. Chandler Johnson. That's just a set play. I mean, they're running their offense.
Exactly, and what this is going to turn into is just basically, it's going to turn into a practice session just to see how well we can execute from here on out. Can we execute our plays and basically get tuned up and get ready for what we're trying to do going forward in this playoffs. But yeah, that was a nice play. Nice drawn-up play. They took their time. They was patient. Got to the basket, drove the defense, dropped it off for and one. Another offensive rebound.
And an offensive rebound off the free throw.
With by the smallest guy on the court. Yeah, it's just definitely this is a David verticalized matchup. Oh,
Stewart went for the slam with the left hand. Couldn't get it down. Crusaders, Posey, and he's going to be called for the walk. And then that right there again sums it up. I mean, they missed the slam on one end, have an open bucket, and a turnover. Here's another look at it. You got to like this. He went sky.
He went for it. I don't know how close he was to getting it, but he went for it.
Yeah. There's almost a turnover. Posey was ready. That's not going to make Coach Martinez happy, even though he leads by 30. All right, we're down to 1:02 left in the first half, and Atascocita in control in a big way.
Yeah, the straight judges right now in the first half just has no answers for Atascocita on either end. They can't stay in front of guys.
Alley-oop won't go. Crusaders going to bring it down.
And they can't take care of the ball on the offensive end.
Shot goes up, won't go.
Good box out.
Great box out. 25 seconds left here in the first half. We'll see if the Eagles hold for one shot. I don't know why they would, but maybe they will, just to try to run a play to see how it works.
Yeah, I think they just take hold for the last shot.
Johnson back to Stewart. Stewart, a little push off there. That's offensive.
A player control.
Big smile by Stewart. All right, so Strake Jesuit has 3.4 seconds to go.
Don't turn the ball over.
I was about to say that, Daniel. I was going to say, don't turn it over. Just get a shot here.
Especially not in the backcourt.
And it won't go opposing. So that's the end of the first half. Atascocita firmly in control by 30 points. 42-12 is our score. There you go with the slam. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this here on KUBE TV Houston's Game of the Week.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Del Mar Fieldhouse for the KUBE TV Game of the Week. Atascocita firmly in control over Strake Jesuit. 42-12 is our halftime score. Time now to one of our favorite things that we do right here on KUBE TV. It is our halftime presentation of Jim Hicks, Tip of My Brim.
Powered by McQueen's Custom Tailor Shoes and Accessories. Let's get right into the playoff recap. But first, grab your cap or hat and join me as I tip my brim to the Pasadena Eagles. Not only did Pasadena earn their first playoff berth in 28 years, they also picked up a postseason win over C.E. King. Also, a tip of my brim to the Northside Panthers as Johnny Salazar nailed the buzzer-beating game winner to defeat Marshall. Now for the recaps. Memorial and Westbury met up at the Merrill Center. Gaston Ellie was a bit too much as he led the way with 31 points for Memorial in the win. The Westfield Mustangs rolled past Oak Ridge. Talented 11th grader Willie Williams paced the Mustangs with 21 points, while Trey Harris added 20, including that nice alley-oop. Ridgepoint got 23 from Kobe Granger in a win over Tompkins. The Panthers cruised past Bel Air 71-42 on Wednesday at Delmar. Here's Cy Creek and Lamar at the Merrill Center. Corey Hadnot drills a buzzer beater to force a second overtime. The Cougars went on to win, but last night Hadnot scored 22 and netted a half-court heave in the 74-54 win over Travis. Ridgepoint will now face Cy Creek this weekend in the third round. Man, I'm craving me some fast food right now, and here's why. A tip of my brim to the Cy Creek's dynamic duo Rory Harmon and Kendall Hunter after being selected as 2021 McDonald's All-Americans. They are the first pair of local female teammates from the same high school picked in the same year. And here's a complete list of McDonald's All-Americans from around the area, which includes the likes of Nina Norman, Kelsey Bone, and Breonna Turner. Meanwhile, approximately 30 boys from Greater Houston have been selected since 1978, including the only set of twins, Aaron and Andrew Harrison, plus the only father-son duo, Ricky and Justice Winslow. Wow, boy, that's some serious heat right there. Meanwhile, guys, this has been a tip of my brim. And I'm Jim Hicks. See you guys next week.
Thank you, Jim. Good stuff as always right there. We'll be right back with the KUBE TV Houston Game of the Week right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Plays.
Another turnover, and the Eagles driving it down.
Like we might have an injury with Collins.
Collins went down hard. We'll see. Check him out. Coach Martinez going over to check him out to see. So he'll go to the line. All right, so the ball, is it going to stay with the Atascocita? Oh, they're trying to decide who's the substitution is going to be. And we're going to get a timeout for Atascocita. They'll regroup. Collins did go down hard, but he looks like he's okay now, Daniel.
Yeah, you're hoping he's okay. It looked like he might have had stepped on someone's foot.
All right, we'll go to break while they take a timeout. We'll be back with more of the KUBE TV Game of the Week right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
All right, back here at Del Mar Fieldhouse, Justin Collins going to the line for the Eagles. He's averaging 8 points a game. There's a good shot. That's the Strake Jesuit student body. The students are still here cheering on their team. I love to see that.
Great school spirit. Yeah, they're definitely here to support their team.
Yeah, they were pretty fired up with that come-from-behind win last week for that rare playoff win here in the last 9 years. And they have a young team, you know. This is not their night, but with a young team, you expect them to see them back. This is what, when we get to this round of the playoffs, you got a first-place district team taking on basically a fourth-place district team, and it shows.
It definitely shows. Like you said, Strake, fourth-place district team, basically barely made the playoffs, and you're going up against one of the best teams in the region.
Romero can't get the three to go, but there's a rebound for Strake and put back in, man. All right, huge play by Rucker. I love the effort.
Gotta love the effort. You see all the guys, the teams on the bench, everybody's up, standing, clapping, being supportive, trying to stay in the game. Like I say, I don't see this team giving up, but the biggest thing you want to see is to keep fighting, keep competing, and see what happens.
So Rucker goes to the line to try to complete the three-point play. And he got it. All right, the Eagles.
Strake showing a 1-2-2. Oh, still.
Yeah, oh, man, something a little different.
Almost. They can't catch a break. Strake can't catch a break.
Stewart dribbling around. Back around. Go past that extra pass. Opens up the three, but it won't go down. There's a rebound. Posey pulls it down.
Good pass ahead.
Double team in the corner. He gets out of it. And that's going to be Strake staying with Strake.
I think this might get overturned. I think Connor Sawyer just lost that one. They didn't overturn it.
No. Stays with Strake Jesuit. Romero will bring it in. Romero fires it up off the front end of the rim. Here come the Eagles. They never hesitate.
And their foot's been on the gas the entire game.
That's the way they play. Eagle basketball, as Coach Martinez said. Here comes the three from the top of the key. Won't go. Nice follow. Couldn't get enough on it. Crusaders going to control. Romero bringing down. Looking down court to Posey. Out front, and then too many passes. He should have shot it.
Their defense. Oh, whoa.
Stewart again was going for the slam, and what a block.
Go get it, young fella.
Posey, looking like his dad.
Looking like his dad. That was a flashback.
Here's another look at it. Oh, wow.
That's a big-time play.
Posey, just a sophomore.
That's a big-time play.
And we'll be hearing a lot from him over the next couple of years.
And like you were saying earlier, Bob, yeah, this team is young. This would be a great learning lesson for their younger players to build off of going into next season.
Tom Hart with a nice move down low gets the bucket for the Eagles. Yeah, Posey plays a lot older than a sophomore. Keeping it, looking. He'll take it and put it up. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Still won't go. Here come the Eagles. Stewart. Man. And he just blew past them.
It's just 1-2 dribble pass ahead. And Atascocita is getting an open shot or a attempt at the look at a layup at the basket.
You sound like you want to get out there and play defense. You want to go play some defense.
I want to play offense. I want to be on the wing with Atascocita, man. Running.
Come on, man.
Man, they get up and down.
They do. Stewart hits the free throw. Now they got pressure. They got full court pressure on the Crusaders.
Almost another 5 seconds. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this team's defense. Atascocita, not only do they push it offensively and come at you with that pressure, but their defense, like you said, they've just extended it full court. They got back, got in front of the man, stopped the ball, and put great ball pressure on Strake Jesuit to force another turnover.
Atascocita looks to have the team to make a deep run this season. There's an alley-oop and missed layup. Stays with it. Can't get it to go. Tip back out.
Offensive rebounds.
Oh, trying to go with the reverse layup. I like the effort. Posey.
Good move.
Euro step. Gets it to go.
Nice move.
Oh, ooh. Stewart behind the back. Stops and pops.
You reach, I teach.
Wow.
That's the upperclassmen schooling the underclassmen.
Gonna call a foul. So as I'm saying, Atascocita looks to have a team to make a deep run. They were in the state tournament a few years ago with a young man named Carson Edwards leading the team.
Another good player from that area.
Of course, Carson went on to play at Purdue, and now he's with the Celtics.
Yeah, so this is Coach Martinez is not new to having good team and good talent, so I mean, he knows what to do with it. And this year he's hoping to finish through to the finals with this team he has.
He has got talent to burn, that is for sure. Here come the Eagles. Outside goes up and goes down for Stewart. Stewart doing a little bit of talking with Posey when he makes those buckets. Need a little bit of help. Romero. Up, and he'll get it to go with the floater. Nice play by Romero.
And that's what they're going to have to try to do. When Atascocita is putting pressure like that, get the ball to the open guy, push it up
Stewart
in the front court, and try to find the advantages to 2-on-3s, the 2-on-1, 3-on-2 situations.
Randolph down low, he draws the foul. I'm going to tell you, we got a blowout on our hands, but we're having some excitement, though.
Exactly, and I was just going to say, I'm impressed also with Coach Martinez. He's still into it, and he's still up coaching. He's animated with his team when they make good plays and when they're making mistakes that he doesn't like. I mean, he could very well just be sitting back, kind of with his feet up, kind of just cruising. Because I mean, this game is pretty much over.
Big time substitutions coming in for Strake Jesuit. Posey went out of the game. That takes a little bit of the edge off for Strake. Our Crusaders bringing it up. Ryan trying to hang on to it. Oh, had a man down low. Couldn't get the pass off, though.
Let it fly.
Ryan Cheng puts it up, can't get it to go. Here comes Stewart. He's just running down low to Randolph in the bucket. Just too fast.
Too much speed. I was going to say, just too much speed. It's just, Atascocita is just way too fast, too strong, way more athletic than this Strake Jesuit team.
You're right about Coach Martinez. He is not letting up. So Stewart comes out.
Yeah, I think he's trying to make up for those couple of games that he had to miss to COVID. But no, he has the right attitude. But like I said, this team has high expectations to be a championship team at the end of this season. So you don't want to let up now, even though you have this big lead. Now it's time to stay on your guys and force them to be disciplined and execute, the rest of the game plan to finish this game off.
Huge lead for the Eagles. And a foul down low. So when we get to this point, you talk about the seniors for the team that's going to go home, but the Strake Jesuit just 2 seniors on the squad this season.
Yes, it's never. I mean, even with only 2 seniors, it's never easy realizing that this might be your last game, your last high school game of your career. Good box out.
Great box out.
Over the back?
Over the back, yeah.
Great box out.
Yeah, number 25 there, Aiden McKee. Just a sophomore.
Good baseball pass.
Baseball pass down low. And draws the foul. Now they want a goaltender too. Did he give it to him? The students want
let them have it. Yeah, and that's what I love about the students. Like, these guys, they're still in tune to the game. Still fighting for their team.
Strake Jesuit, they're giving everybody a chance to play tonight. That's good to see from Coach Amorosa. Let everybody have a chance.
Why not? Oh, wow.
Okay.
count the basket.
I don't know if Ryan Chain gets in the games much, but the student body's really getting fired up that he's at the free throw line. And he got it.
I'm not sure we'll see with Atascocita. I'm not sure we'll see much of their starters for the rest of this game. It looks like these are the reserves, and get them some time and let them finish this game out.
Down
Nice
low
play.
to Randolph. Nice pass. Yeah, that's Connor Miller. Outside, the bucket goes up. Might have been blocked. Crusader still scrambling for it. Won't go. Randolph with the rebound.
Nice screen.
Shot goes up and won't go, but there's the offensive rebound again.
Atascocita is really, even though they're up by 37, they're still running. They're still running nice offense and executing their offensive sets in the half court.
They're running their plays. That was some quick math by you, by the way, to figure out that was 37-point lead. Because when it gets that lopsided, you're like, what is that? Yeah, 37-point lead for Atascocita. The backups are in now, but like you said, they're still running the offense. And, do what you can. They're going to head on to the next round, the region semifinals. And at last check, Dawson had a huge lead on Pasadena, so that will be their next matchup against Dawson.
And that should be a big time game there.
Huge game. Connor Miller hits the bucket. Inside 40 seconds now here in the third quarter. Another steal, another turnover. Drives it in, lost it, but then there's Randolph. Randolph, he knows how to clean it up.
Yeah, they've made it a point to. Atascocita's made a point to crash offensive rebounds tonight, and it's paid off for them. They're definitely dominating the rebound category.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this. I was really getting into the game inside the game there when Stewart and Posey were going at it. We're not gonna get to see that anymore.
No, I don't think we'll see much of the key players here on out for Atascocita.
All right, Eagles going for the last shot. Down the lane, outside.
Good pass.
And Collins puts it up, and it won't go. All right, the end of the third quarter. There you see our score. Atascocita firmly in control, 62-21 over Strake. Jesuit. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on the KUBE TV Game of the Week right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Coming up tonight after the game right here on KUBE TV Houston, a full hour of King of Queens, Seinfeld, and the Family Guy. And I'll get started right after the game here on KUBE TV Houston. All right, fourth quarter getting underway here at Del Mar Fieldhouse. Atascocita firmly in control of this game, leading by 40. They'll reset and get it going again. So we've talked about it, Daniel, a bunch here tonight. Atascocita built for a long playoff run, just loaded with talent, loaded with speed, and I can see them doing it.
And experience, and I think that's the icing on the cake for this team. They have the talent, they have the speed, and they also have a lot of experience.
Yeah, they went 3 rounds, lost in the 3rd round last year. And then they brought back a lot of players. 6 seniors on the team this year.
So
Morrison at the line, misses the first.
So I'm pretty sure this is how this quarter going to go for these the main players for Atascocita. They're going to play like 2 or 3 minutes, just to give them another feel before you sit them out for the rest of the game, and then the rest of the reserves are going to finish this game out for sure.
Yeah, we got Stewart and Posey back out on the court. Romero.
We got the matchup you want to see.
Yeah, I want to see it, at least for a couple of minutes. There it is right there. Posey trying to shake him loose. Oh, down low and couldn't handle it down there. Rucker let it get past him.
And like you said, that's a great game within the game matchup.
Yeah.
You have the good, talented, older player and Stewart going up against a young and up-and-coming player, and that's only going to make Posey better. It's only going to make Jace Posey better. Finishing his high school career.
Here comes Stewart. Stop. Off the mark there, and that's out on Strake Jesuit. As we said, Stewart headed to Louisiana Tech to play the next level.
La Tech.
Up in Ruston, isn't it? Ruston, Louisiana.
Ruston, Louisiana.
Bulldogs. Down low in the tie-up. Carl Malone.
Carl Malone.
Carl got a little bit of play on ESPN the other day. I forget which NBA player went with the Carl Malone mailman deliveries dunk. He broke out the old
iconic
footage. Old footage. There's a still and
whoa.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Posey said no. Is he okay though? He went down hard.
Jace Posey.
Here's another look at Posey. Posey wasn't no easy ones. He got all ball.
And that really was all ball. I think it was just the hard fall is what a ref called the foul at.
Stewart gives him a little shove there.
The game within the game.
It was.
But yeah, Jace Posey showed a lot of heart, a lot of fight tonight.
So Morrison will go to the line. He looked like he was going up for the slam, or at least he was thinking about it.
You can definitely tell Jace Posey, he has some of his dad in the old school, era of not giving up easy baskets. He could have easily gave up that basket after turning the ball over. The guy was ahead of him. He sprinted back and tried to make a legit play on the ball, which he did.
Morrison for the second. Won't go. And rebound goes to Strake Jesuit. Here come the Crusaders. Romero.
Their transition defense is,
boy, I'm telling you,
is spectacular.
Here come the Eagles, still with some of the starters in. Stewart over to Hart. Hart's going to drive it in the lane. Went for alley-oop, but
Jace Posey's not having it. No dunks. No dunks tonight.
No dunks, no layups,
dunks tonight on Jace Posey's watch. You got to give this Strake Jesuit team credit, man. They continue to fight and compete.
Yeah, the start just wasn't there, and I was a little worried that they were going to pack it in, but they have not packed it in at all.
They have not. You got to tip your hats off to them for that, for not packing it in and trying to finish this game strong as best as they can.
All right, Coach Martinez for Atascocita about to bring in his reserves and go ahead and set down his starters.
Yeah, like I said, 2 minutes. There's no point in having your starters out there at this point in the game. You don't want to risk anyone getting hurt. you're playing for something much bigger than the last 6 minutes of this game.
So Posey at the line. They'll hit the first.
Substitution for Atascocita. Number 2, Angel Johnson. Number 10, Davion Randall. Number 14, Carter Miller. Number 15, Dave Anake.
So Strake Jesuit, they'll have stuff to build on for next season with such a young team coming back. And they play in that district with Shadow Creek and Pearland. Very competitive over there. So
And Dawson. Yeah, so you expect this team to be a lot better next year with the young team that they have, and Jace Posey he'll be a junior and a year older.
Angel Johnson with the bucket for the Eagles. Out to Posey, behind the back, spin move to the hoop, and I was just hoping he was going to make that.
Wow, yeah. I wanted to see if he was going to be able to get that one to go.
Posey will go back to the line.
Yeah, but he's showing he has the ability and the skill and the talent. Like I said, this team is just young, and they were just overpowered to start this game. Dug themselves way too big of a hole to even have a chance to come out of.
You know what I like to see is I like to see the sons of former players like him, because they obviously they've got some God-given talent, but those guys work harder than anybody,
right?
Because they've seen what their dad did to get where he got.
Well, former players' sons almost have to work harder because of the expectations that's put. And it's unfair, but the expectations that's put on you because of who your dad was, or who your mom might have been.
Yeah. Well, he's off to a great start. Yeah, it looked like Coach Martinez almost blocked that ball. Here come the Crusaders straight down, and another turnover and a foul.
Jesuit, number 14, Nico is second personal.
5:19 to go in the game. There you see the score. It has been all Atascocita, but it has been an interesting game within the game with Stewart and Posey, and a lot of tough plays, a lot of hard plays. Atascocita still running their offense. Won't go. Scramble for the ball. Strake Jesuit comes away with it. Gonna have to get some help. Somebody help him.
Somebody got to be open.
Yeah, got 3 people on him. Lombard. And he might have stepped on the line. He did.
Wow.
So we get to the region tournament coming up. Region semifinals next round. Tell me about your experience and when you got there, because when you get to that point, everybody's going to be really good. Oh, slam dunk by Randolph.
Throw it down with the left. With the left.
Big boy
with the left.
Big boy went tough.
From way up here, I felt the rim. I felt the rim move.
He's a football player, football and basketball. Almost brought down the rim.
Yeah, but Bob, to answer your question about advancing in the playoffs, getting to the regional semifinals, at that point every team is good, and you have to expect the best from each team. And you take it one game at a time. You honestly do, because a lot of times you don't know the opponent, and so going into the game, you may have never even played the opponent. Oh wow!
Oh, Randolph went for another slam, but missed that one.
So yeah, a lot of times you may have never even played the opponent, so it's a whole new situation for you.
And I would imagine that's why Coach Martinez is all about, hey, let's keep playing our game, because when we get up against somebody just as good as us,
right,
we have to execute.
You have to play the entire 32 minutes the further you go into the playoffs. Because they probably won't have another game like this.
No, this is it. This is it for these games.
They probably won't have another game like this where they run away with a game.
Oh, big bucket. It goes down for Johnson. Yeah, they match up against Dawson in the next round. It'll go down. It'll go down in the final few minutes for sure. Romero playing his last game. He's a senior. Shot goes up and shot goes down by Lombard. Big man Randolph running the court.
Running the court well. Nice pass. That was a nice look ahead. I'm impressed by this Atascocita team.
Slamming it down. We'll be back right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Welcome back to Del Mar Fieldhouse here as we close this one out. 40-point lead for Atascocita. They've been in control from the opening tip-off as they're going to move on to the region semifinals. At last check, it's going to be Dawson they're going to be matching up against. Dawson with a large lead on Pasadena tonight. But as we said, Atascocita, #1 in the state for a good portion of the season. They went 15-0 to start it. Ran into some trouble, lost 2 out of 3, won the CE King by 3 points, won over at Westbrook and Beaumont by 3 points. But head coach David Martinez was out for that CE King game with COVID, and then his other coaches got it. So they were dealing with some major issues. He said it was basically a reset button for his team, and they are ready to go. 3-pointer going for Strake. We'll give him some props there. The bucket goes down for King.
I feel sorry for whoever plays Atascocita the rest of these playoffs if that was a reset button and this is how they look and this is how they've been playing since they've got everybody back healthy.
Edgar Romero, the senior, giving it everything he's got here to close out his high school career. Down the lane, lost it, got it back, stepped on the line.
Strake Jesuit has had, throughout the years, have had a history of having some big-time players come through their program. Starting way back in the mid-'90s, early to mid-'90s with Jake Bosco and a guy named Marcus Ford, who went on to go to U of H. Roderick Hicks played at Wake Forest, and more recently Rashid Suleiman, who's attended Duke and transferred to Maryland.
Yep, he was on the team that went to the state tournament.
Right.
Back then. And Drew Animashan, number 23, is his cousin, related to him. Yeah, so Strake's had some teams that, and you know, when Strake went to that state tournament back when Suleiman was on there, that was right when they first got into the UIL. So it was a little bit of surprise they went to the state tournament. Nice floater goes. Randall with the floater. Closing in on a minute here left to play. So Atascocita is going to move on. Region semifinals. And I would suspect that from just watching Coach Martinez in action that the practices are going to get a little bit even more intense.
Yeah, it's no time to let up now.
No.
There's no time to let up now, especially like I said, with the expectations that this team has for their season. You want to stay sharp and stay ready, stay prepared, and keep everyone engaged like they have done. Like he's done a great job of managing this game tonight with this whole team. Ooh, nice drop off.
Pass to Randolph, little reverse, can't get it to go. And they're still keeping the pressure on. Inside a minute to play.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that matchup with Atascocita and Dawson next week.
We'll have a new region champion because Hightower, who won the Region 3 last year, they got knocked off last night.
Well, yeah, that was in 5A.
Oh, that was 5A. I'm sorry.
This is 6A.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. For some reason,
you're right though. There will be a new Region 5A champion. Yeah, that was a big time game last night. Gotta tip your hats off to Crosby. Taking care of business.
I'm telling you, Crosby's had an incredible athletic career. They went to the state finals in football.
Yeah, right.
And now they're still alive in basketball. Hats off to the Cougars.
P.J. Haggerty had a monster performance last night with 30 points and 13 rebounds. Leading scorer in the state in points.
Yep.
And he's top 5 in the nation, so they have high expectations also.
Final 15 seconds of the game here. Eagles closing it out.
Don't count, ref. Come on.
Just let them run the clock out.
Just let them run the clock out. Don't foul.
There's a foul.
Like I said, you got to tip your hats off to Strake. They fought. They continued to fight. They tried to be as competitive as they could be, and they competed for the entire game.
We look forward to seeing more from Jace Posey down the stretch of his high school career. The task.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will remind you that at game's conclusion, please do not come onto the board to attempt to celebrate with either team. And toward the exits, and we appreciate your attendance tonight. Thank you.
Final seconds of this one. Posey takes it in. Just go ahead and slam it home.
And sticking to the ball game with our final score. Atascocita
75-38 is our final score as Atascocita moves on. We're going to take a look at our play of the game, and it could have been one of many. Here we go, the Eagles out running as they did all day, but there's Posey with the block of Stewart. So we give the Crusaders the play of the game for just the effort.
Got to show them some love, man. They fought hard. They competed all night. They never gave up. But that was a big time play. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That was a big time play. The guy turned the ball over, chased it down, made a play for his team, and it was clean.
That was a good play. So congratulations to head coach Martinez there. Atascocita wins it. They move on. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this.
KUBE TV's Game of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Go your own way fast with Xfinity Mobile, a fast nationwide 5G network with millions of secure Wi-Fi hotspots at no extra cost. Your wireless, your rules. Xfinity Mobile.
Back here at Del Mar Fieldhouse to wrap this one up. There you see our final score. Atascocita, the Eagles win it big over Strake Jesuit 75-38 in tonight's area round. They move on to the region semifinals next week. The player of the game, well, we couldn't decide on one from Atascocita. It's the entire team because they came out, Daniel, from the opening tip-off, and they really went at it.
From start to finish, I was very impressed with this team. A very balanced, complete team on both ends. They get it done. They definitely got it done tonight on both ends. Getting after it, pushing the ball, sharing the ball, and creating turnovers for each other.
I think the most impressive thing, we both mentioned it, was their transition defense. They got back quick.
I haven't seen a team play transition defense like that in a long time.
All right, so they move on to the next round. Last check, it's going to be Dawson they're going to take on next week. So we mentioned it. It gets tougher as they move on to the region semifinals. I can see this Atascocita team, though, winning a few more games before it's done.
I could, too, especially after tonight's performance. Like I said, I think this team has a deep run in them to make a push for the state championship.
All right, we're not done. We'll be back next Friday during the region games, the region tournament. We will have a game right here on KUBE TV Houston next Friday night. So join us. We'll let you know who the teams are as they play out. But we're looking forward to, and you said it, Daniel, when you get to these rounds, it is going to be some battles.
Yep, you expect the unexpected. You never know. You never know what can happen. Even the favorites can go down. The Cinderella teams can keep the ball rolling.
We'll have it for you next Friday night, 7 p.m. right here on KUBE TV Houston. For Daniel Ewing, I'm Bob Slovak. Thanks for being with us tonight. Again, Atascocita with a huge win. They move on to the region semifinals. You have a great night.